My wife at the time, so now my ex, had dated a really bad guy by the name of Richie Sable. He was threatening to cut off her fingers, throw acid on her face. He abducted her with a shotgun. So lo and behold, a couple of years later, the FBI got him, credit card fraud and numerous other things. And he was put away in prison again for 12 years. When he came back out, he continued his nonsense, coming after us. He finally sold 2 kilos of cocaine to an undercover DEA agent in Georgia. They had notified my job. He's gone. He's out of your life. He's going to be doing 20 years. No more worries. 2 years later, I'm stopped at a traffic light in Yonkers where I lived. And I look out my peripheral vision, and he's sitting there. He's got a cigar in his mouth. And he holds up his fingers and goes like this to me. I notified the NYPD, the transit police, the whole 9 yards. So they put extra protection on my house, and they were going to look into it. About a week later, I showed up at work, and my captain turns around and says, "You got to give me your gun and your shield. We're going to put you on modified assignment and send you to see the psychiatrist." And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" United States Attorney down in Georgia says he is carefully locked away in a cell for 20 years to life, and your officer has lost his mind. Richie Sable, the bad guy, was really out on the streets. And he was working, lo and behold, for United States Customs, who pulled him out of the state pen in Georgia, but didn't have the decency to notify the FBI or anyone else. At least that's what they're telling us. The FBI went to my job and said, "We have a federal witness who says that Vinnie Davis gave him his gun and he fired it 7 times out the window of his car." So long and short of it was, I went through a trial. They put on a dog and pony show, lying witnesses. I lost, spent 16 months in federal prison until the United States Court of Appeals, Third Circuit Court of Appeals, turned around and said, "This reads like a Class B melodrama," and they ordered me immediately released.